the church was very conservative, meaning that it had a natural sense of preserving with authenticity that which was handed on to them, drawing upon the principle of tradition in the book. And it is, again, a beautiful way of bolstering a Catholic way of understanding the way that faith is handed on. How do you sort it out? What does it all mean? How do you carry on? What was the actual teaching and how that was played out in the earliest, in the first 2 centuries?
Yeah, so it's one of the things, just to make sure people understand, that when we're talking about conservatism here, we don't mean anything like right wing versus left wing. We mean that the faith is delivered once for all to the apostles, as it says in Jude 1:3. That there's not this process. If you're dealing with like physics, you're constantly acquiring new data you didn't have yesterday, and that's the point of that field of endeavor. But with theology, it's not like that. We're not constantly getting new revelation. We're hopefully growing and understanding what we've already received, but we're not looking for some new. There's not going to be another book of the Bible. There's not going to be another testament. There's not going to be another like none of those things. That in many and various ways, God spoke by our forefathers, but now he's spoken by the Son, and that's the definitive word. So our job is that of preservation and of deepening our understanding. Our job is not to change the teaching. It's not to get some new teaching. So that's the idea of theological conservatism, which is that anyone saying that the Catholic Church added or removed a teaching, the obvious hurdle there is just that the earliest Christians we find hate the idea of doctrinal novelty. They hate the idea. Now, that doesn't automatically prove that they didn't fall into some heresy on accident, but it should at least call into question the idea they're just willy-nilly picking up new teachings from paganism or the world or their own ideas or whatever else. So what was it the earliest Christians believed? Because if we can trust that Jesus taught and taught in a clear way and taught in a way that his followers understood, then we should be able to trust what his followers say his teaching was. Because otherwise, either they're all just acting in bad faith or Jesus wasn't a very good teacher. And neither of those is a very plausible kind of explanation.
Yeah, people don't really think of it like that, though. They say, well, no. Jesus obviously was a bad teacher because we have all these interpretations.
Yeah,
so
I mean, but
it's a funny point when you say it like that.
Yeah, if I taught, I did teach a class. I taught a comparative religions class at college. And if every one of my students came out unanimously believing I taught X when I actually taught Y, that's probably on me. It's hard to say that's their fault if 25 of them come away with the wrong idea. So likewise, if we're saying that thousands of Christians all misunderstood what Jesus said, and fascinatingly all misunderstood it in the same Catholic way, that's a really strange, very implausible kind of argument. And it really does call into question our Lord's ability to teach.